Okay, lads, obey my commands. In the event of a knockdown, the fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Defend yourself at all times. Touch gloves.
After 3.5 years out of the ring, there's no doubt that David Haye will be rested. But how quickly can he shed the ring rust that will have inevitably accumulated during that time? We're about to find out in this heavyweight contest, scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds, as David Haye squares off against Mark Mori. So here we go then. The heavyweight return of David Haye is underway. This heavyweight main event bout scheduled for 10 3-minute rounds. And immediately David Haye is on the front foot, the former two-weight world champion, wearing predominantly white trunks trimmed with gold and black.
So important this first round, Ronald. Both guys going to go out and try to establish a couple things. David looking to establish his jab. Just barely missed that right hand there, but looks very loose here in the first part of this first round.
Mark Mori trying a speculative overhand right, just got behind the left hand of David Haye. David Haye with that familiar wide-legged stance, stalking his man, and already has got through with a good 1-2 combination. Mark Mori said that he's going to try and lure Haye into his power zone, but already he's being hit with heavy leather to both head and body.
That right hand hurt him, Ronald. He set it up with a hook. Mark Mori reached up to catch the shot. David came with a straight right and definitely rattled him there. Still taking his time and looking, but not a good start for Mori. Got to let his hands go.
David Haye, well, his timing just a little bit awry on that occasion, and that's one of the questions we want to find out during the course of this heavyweight return. Threw a right hand and missed rather badly, his momentum carrying him toward the turnbuckle in the neutral corner just above us. And again, you can see the tactics of Mark Mori launching that speculative right hand. He's just taken another hard right hand to the ribcage, and already the man from Western Australia is on the retreat. His hands are rather low, and that could present an inviting target for a puncher as quick and as dynamic as Haye.
Very inviting, Ronald. He's got to give David Haye something to look at. He can't let him just walk right in, because if he does, he's going to take some heavy artillery.
And he's taking some right now. Again, the ribcage being rattled, the head being shaken, and now Mori nodding his head and waving David Haye on. And he obliges with a big left hook that sends him back to the ropes, and he's standing stock still. Not a good place to be against a dynamite puncher such as David Haye. You may as well sign up to face a firing squad at dawn. There's a massive right hand, and Mori's in real trouble. He's down on the canvas. His right arm is pointing straight up, and when they fall like that, they very seldom beat the count. Bob Williams has waved it off, and David Haye has made the briefest of ring returns. A first round knockout winner. He's hoisted aloft by his new trainer, Shane McGuigan. And the crowd here in the O2 Arena giving him the most rapturous reception on this, his ring return, which has proved to be a victorious one. But it was oh so brief. Mark Mori not making it out of the first round. David Haye racking up another knockout.
And you saw how he did it. He had Mori in that corner. Mori put his earmuffs on. David said, okay, I'm going to let you come out of your shell. I'm going to coax you out. Mori shoots a slow jab. David comes over the top of the right hand and knocks him spark out, Ronald. He's in bad shape over there.
He is indeed still in bad shape. There's Cam Nakvi, there's Ruben Tabares and Shane McGuigan alongside David Haye. But Mark Mori still receiving attention from the medics. There's his trainer Mario Savolia. So the doctor's just ensuring that everything is okay with Mark Mori after absorbing those heavy punches that sent him to the canvas. And of course, the safety of the boxers is of paramount importance.
And great victory for David. Of course, we hope Mark Mori is okay. They're tending him now, but very exciting to have David Haye back in the heavyweight division. You know, this guy, he's always had power, he's always had speed, but now he's got a new founded size. He's 16 stone, 3 pounds, and this creates a very interesting element in the heavyweight division, because with David Haye's new size, it makes him a very good match for anybody.
So still Mark Mori receiving attention. The stool's being placed close to him now, so that suggests he's going to be helped to that stool, and that he's breathing and moving okay. He's up on his feet, Mark Mori, which is good to see. And now a sporting embrace between the two combatants, but you can see there oxygen being administered. He's okay, he's been retreated back to his red corner. But let's just take a look at the manner in which this contest was finished by David Haye.
And David Haye had him in the corner there. You see Mark Mori push out that little soft jab. David followed him back with the overhand right. He was out before he hit the ground, Ronald, but David put the finishing combinations on, and after that, it was academic. Mark was already out, and, you know, good timing and good precision by a heavyweight who went up almost a full stone, who apparently was maybe going to be a little slower based on what we saw at the weigh-in, but very nice reflexes and great precision punching by David Haye. More good stuff. You see him putting that measure out there, just trying to bait Mori to do something, and the plan worked to full effect. Nice left uppercut on his way down, and that's something David Haye's always done very well. When he gets his man hurt, he likes to get him out of there.
And that was a moment of celebration, immediately climbing the turnbuckle and then hoisted aloft by his trainer, Shane McGuigan. The atmosphere, a celebratory one here at the O2 Arena. David Haye making a successful ring return, stopping Mark Mori in the opening round of this heavyweight contest that was scheduled for 10. All smiles on the face of David Haye. Not quite sure what we've learned during the course of that contest.